Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you a junk journal that I finally finished and is going out in the mail today. So when this video is airing and you are seeing it, hopefully the recipient, well, I know, yeah, the recipient would have already gotten it, and I hope that her daughter is enjoying it. This is a small journal for a 10-year-old girl, and it measures approximately, sorry if there's a glare, it measures approximately 4.5 by, about 6.25. And I made it out of a piece of cardstock, actually, is the cover. And then I put some batting in here and then covered it with fabric, with some pink polka dot fabric. And then I did some blanket stitching all the way around it. Okay, it has one signature. And on the front cover here, I just decided to put this really humongous, like silky, fake flower with a handmade yo-yo and some eyelash trim underneath it. So that's how that worked out. I don't know how many pages there are in here. There are not very many. And when we're making junk journals, we think, oh, I don't want to make it too chunky monkey, but somehow it always ends up that way. So let's just get started. So right here is a clip that has a little, what are these things? Well, it's a key, obviously, a little charm, right? So, and I bound the book by using this vintage, I think it's vintage, little blue lace. And I sandwiched it, maybe you can tell in the back. I covered another piece of cardstock with the same fabric and then sandwiched the ribbon in between, okay? And then, so let's go in. So in here, on this clip, right here, it doesn't really lay flat because it's kind of like a really stiff book, but you can force it flat. Anyway, in here, this is a little glassine baggie that I had decoupaged a while back. Here's a little organza bag with a tag in it she can use. These are things that I received in Happy Mail, these cute little like Polaroid looking things. So one's a dog and one's a cat. And of course, a sample of just colorful washi tape that she can use. And then in here is just a little packet of little stickers she can use and more stickers and stuff like that. So in a little glassine bag. So I'll put all that back in later. Okay, and then these are just notepads that I have, Molly and Rex notepads. So I use some of that. This is actually a little pocket that I received in Happy Mail. And then in here is a journaling card and some little label stickers that she can use. This is just scrapbook paper right here. This right here is, I actually took 2 pieces of scrapbook paper and put them like this, sewed them down the middle, folded it in half. So that's how that was made. This I actually received in Happy Mail as well. And these are some of the pockets that I made the other day that I showed you on a live stream. So that goes right in there for her. A little doily. These are some note papers that I made, and well, I didn't make the paper, but I dyed them using food coloring. So that was a lot of fun. And let me just show you what I've done for that. I have a lot of I've shown you this before. I have a lot of these books. They're bound by staples. And it's one signature. So when you open it up, you can just take the staples out, dye the paper, or use the paper white if you'd like. But the thing that I like is that when you take the paper out, it's one full sheet of paper, so that when you fold it in half, you have the lines going the correct way. It's a thing with me, I know. Okay. Another thing that I did too, which I'll show you, is I dived, whatever, into my Molly and Rex journals. This happens to be a duplicate that I had. And even though these are bound with glue, each individual signature is bound with, if you can tell, thread. So I do the same thing as I do with the other book. I take the signatures out, and what you end up with, let me see, is a page like this, right? A full page already colorful and everything that you can then just sew right into your book. Cut it down to size, whatever. So there's that. So a little bit of writing paper. I left a lot of space for writing. So I'm hoping she enjoys it. There's one of those Molly and Rex pages. Another food coloring dyed notebook paper or notepad paper. This is just a really pretty little paint chip that I put in there for her. More Molly and Rex journaling paper that folds out. Here's a little magic fish. I thought she'd like that. In here is a little, it's an envelope that I put in here. And then in here is a little journaling tag that I did some sewing on, put a tab on it, you know, backed it with the same thing and just did a little bit of sewing. So that fits right in there. And she can put other little treasures in there if she wants to. More dyed paper. This is the back side of one of these pieces of paper. This is just from a Molly and Rex notepad. Another doily, more scrapbook paper. This is the center of the signature. So what I did is I, again, took two pieces of, you know, cut them down to size height-wise, but they started out as two 6x6 pieces of paper. I overlapped them so that it fit the width of the book. And then I actually sewed them on across the top and across the bottom so that there would be a little pocket, right? So I just put some journaling cards in here, one for every day of the week. And then here, I've seen so many people do this. They put hearts on a string or whatever. I put little butterflies on a string. So there's that. She can like put a photograph here if she wants to. And then over here, same thing. I just put some little, you know, like Project Life cards in here for her. So those go right in there like that. The other side of the doily, and this is the other side of the book. All these papers were dyed with food coloring. Super easy to do, and the colors come out really vibrant. This is the other side of the envelope. More Molly and Rex paper. Food coloring dyed paper. Molly and Rex paper. This is another little pocket that I did on my live. So there's, that goes in there. Here's, you know, more dyed paper, the other side of the doily. Here's one of those little like specimen things that I had done. So I just stuck it in here. Here is one of my coin roll paper clip thingy-mabobbers that I did. That was so much fun. A little paper clip embellishment. And then I have some tags in here. This is the other side of the pink envelope. Here's another pocket where I just have a store-bought pretty tag in there that she can write on. And more writing on the back. And then this is just a little tag that I had made a while back and decided to stick it in there. So, yep. And then it all ties up with this little lace ribbon. And yeah, there you have it. So I hope she enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed looking at it. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video showing you a journal that I have actually finished. Believe it or not. So yeah, there it is in all its glory. Again, I really hope she enjoys it. I had a lot of fun making it. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing your time with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.